Hear all videos here, to base be the glory.
Who that what? Who that? Who that what? Who that what? Who that what? Who that? Who that what? Who that what? 28 what? Who that? Hold that what? Who that what? Free back what? Who that? Whoa.
Welcome to episode 40 of Who That 2 for 2 and Solid Podcast Network. I'm your host, Timmy. I'm here with some of the members of GOOMBAY KIDS. You might know her as Les Boogie, but you know she's a professional, so she's Leslie Ellis Tynes, her full name. And you might know her as Leah E, but she's here as I know as Leah Ines. You know, I had her as an elf a couple of years ago. We'll talk about that later on. Ladies, how you doing tonight?
All your business, Leah.
I mean, immediately.
But it was on social media, so everyone knows about this.
We're doing right. We're doing well. I mean, I'm doing well. I can't speak for you.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
So GOOMBAY KIDS, I was invited to your red carpet a few weeks ago, but unfortunately I had work, but it looked like a great premiere. So we're going to go way back in time. Before we even talk about GOOMBAY KIDS, just want to know they're about GOOMBAY KIDS, but first of all, acting. So ladies, tell me about how y'all started acting.
Boy, you're getting into
So these are two separate stories.
Right. So
Hers is going to be different
I
than
don't know
mine.
I'm here. I'm here to learn.
I don't know that mine is as exciting as Leah's, but I've been acting for well over 10 years. Not to make it sound like I'm that old, but yeah, I'm that years
That's that
old.
kid. You have some.
I got a little bit of experience.
Credibility.
Yes,
Your resume a little stumped.
Yeah. Started off in theater and basically
Shakespeare in Paradise, or
started out with James Catlin and Friends. Actually, no, I lie. The very first stage play I did was with Track Road Theater. But I've also worked many years with James Catlin and Friends. Also worked with Ring Play Productions. Also did work with Bahamas Artists Movement. So basically I tried to, affiliate myself with any and every theater company or acting troupe in the country. Like you name it, I've worked with them in some way, shape, or form. So yeah. And it's just evolved from there. Also got into radio and television. So, I got a teeny bit of experience.
Just a
little bit.
What about you, Lee?
I've been on stage since I was 10 years old.
Don't think she's not alone.
Like I said, mine ain't as exciting.
I've been on stage for 30 years. On stage and then on stage since I was 10. I mean, if you count church.
Did you just give away your age?
Yes, ma'am. I am 39 years old. I'm 39 years old. Yeah, man. I don't really care about it. I feel like anyway. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna diss anybody. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
You can say everyone say in the show.
Can we cuss?
Don't
open that door.
You
Do not open that door.
I was about to say, don't tell me that.
Open that door. Should we not open that door?
You see what our sponsors said?
Actually,
I didn't tell us. Sorry, ISO.
Let's not open that door.
I so happy to see you. I shout out to our sponsors. Collect 2 for 2 the Bear of the Bahamas. Ricardo Rum. You can keep the name
why
in.
don't you tell her that?
Why don't? Thank you. Why would you?
I'm like,
I
made to chill.
I expect a refrigerator to be
Behind
right
you?
here to give me.
Right?
If you would have told me that,
Like, where that?
So this is a PG-13 show. So.
No. Anyway, so let me talk about my journey. Thank you.
That's back to me.
Back to me. I've been on stage since I was 10 years old. And that was with the Shirley Bass Bahamas Dance Theater, Shirley Bass Hall. And Shirley Bass? Not Hall? I can't. Listen, leave me alone.
It's been that long.
Yes, it's been a long time.
I know for sure Shirley Bass.
She passed away when she died when I was 12. So, I'm so Shirley Bass. So, I've been on stage for a long time, and then I went to Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee, and I majored in dramatics, speech, communications, and dance.
So you knew from jump that's what you wanted to do.
I did not know that. What happened was, let me tell you what happened. I was late. My flight was delayed. I was going for sociology or something. I was going for some type of science.
Somewhere.
Because I come from a family of doctors. My last name is Enius. You get it. A Bahamian would get it. International people, I'll explain later. But I come from a family of doctors, and I went to I was going to just be a dentist, like my dad. And by the grace of God, the plane was just late that day. And then I went, and I was like, I'll just pick all my electives. I picked acting, dance, what I've been doing since I was 9 years old, painting, French, English, math, whatever, just to get the credits through in the first week. And it turned out I'm an actress. Okay. And then I got a role in the first play during first semester, and I got the lead role in the Spring Arts Festival.
Talk now.
Second semester.
Talk now.
I played Timoon in Once on This Island the next semester when I was 18 years old. And that's when I started acting. And so ever since then, I've been, and then they started using the acting students from my class to go to the film school that was down the street in Nashville, Tennessee. So I was starting to film there. Technically, I started filming when I was 20. And then after that, when I came back home to Nassau after graduation, I did a few plays and we traveled. And then after that, I did more film. And I was on Love 97. You mean the other?
No, don't mind. Let's shoot to this place. This has nothing to do with me.
Other
This
radio
place has
station.
nothing to do with me. Don't mind me. This place,
The other radio station.
this is just a place for me. Don't
The
mind.
other radio station. And so I got a role on an international movie, and that was
Which
2010,
international movie was that?
2009, Beneath the Blue.
Nice.
It was the sequel to Eye of the Dolphin with Jay Lynch. And I was in a movie with Paul Wesley, Michael Ironside, George Harrison, Caitlin Wax, all these people. And so then that film thing just went on after that. And I just I did not want to be on. I still will be on theater if I could, but film is easier.
Really?
Film is easier.
Talk to
You
me
know
about
why?
that.
Because you can say cut. With theater, you have to
Or you mean
memorize.
because you cut, you edit
You can
afterwards.
cut.
Here's the
With
thing,
theater,
though.
you have to memorize 3 hours of stuff, and you can't cut. There's no cut.
But you
There's
know
no
what?
cut.
If I were to be extremely honest, I think I kind of love them both.
I love them both. I'm just saying one is easier than the other. That's you.
Yeah, here's the thing though. With film, you could very well be there for 4, 5, 6 a.m. until 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 a.m.
2 a.m.
That's not my problem.
You see what I'm saying? With theater,
so you're making a point.
once
You are making a point.
you
That's
are on stage, you're on stage for those 2 hours, and then that's it for that night or the next
what
night
about the 2
or
months
the next
of
night.
rehearsals?
But you're building a family, though. You're building camaraderie with a bunch of amazing people. And to
I'm
be
seeing
honest,
the
I've
theater
had
versus film thing, about the
I've
stuff
had
happening.
great experiences. I've got to say, I love them both. I can't lie.
I love them
absolutely
both.
Love
I
them
was just
both.
saying
So
it's
Leslie, talk to us
easier for me.
about film you've been in. She's seen the other movies.
Well, I've worked with Clarence Roll on a film called Crazy Love. Clarence Roll, the film commissioner presently. And that was actually one of, if perhaps the very first Bahamian film, I believe, that was screened at local theaters here in the country. Because it's so funny. When something came up,
Movies?
yeah, at the movie theaters, it was R&D at the time, R&D West to be specific.
I used to live behind R&D East.
Okay.
I remember those days.
So yeah, I'm that years old. But yeah, it was that because when something came up a few years later, everyone was like, "Oh, this is the first Bahamian film," and I was like, "Yeah,
We was first.
Yeah, y'all didn't know about that one, but that was a few years ago. So yeah, to date, I've done a couple of films with him, and a lot of television shows, like local television shows, a lot of TV commercials, radio. As I mentioned, radio ads, things like that. But yeah, I just love performance so much. I could be on stage, or I could be behind the scenes, a stage manager or something else behind the scenes. On set, I could be in front of a camera, or I could be behind the scenes. Like, I love performance art so
Period.
much.
Full stop.
I
Yep.
could literally work anything. And when I get in conversations with other creatives, I realize that not a lot of them feel the same way. People have their preferences.
Yes.
Like, no, it's either film for me. I want to be a talent. I'm not working behind the scenes, or, it's theater. I'm not working film, or whatever the case may be. But I love it all so much. Like, honestly, if there was an opportunity to just do this full time here and make a decent living,
Yeah.
I would.
All of it. Right.
I
Okay.
absolutely would.
But you and I have spoken about like how
Yeah.
I got into film to begin with. Remember, I was like, the reason why I got into film was because one day someone didn't show up to work one day on a film set of Penn and Teller, and they needed someone to do the food. They just needed someone to get snacks.
Just to be there.
Yeah, and I was like, I was fresh out of college from theater, and my brother was like, yo, I need someone to help me get these snacks. And I was like, I'll help you. I have nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
And girl, and that's what I did. And then we did snacks, and it was just PA work.
Yeah.
And so basically I have
So you
experience.
basically started, like Drake said,
Started from the bottom. Now you're here.
I didn't, but here's my thing. I did not, my intention.
Pause. I happy that we all were on one accord. That was amazing.
Yeah.
We are all the way.
Should we do it again?
We're wearing the same outfit.
Yeah, we're wearing the same
Succession.
shades.
But I mean, like, I never, my mind was never like, I'm going into film. I never said that.
That was what you set out to do.
No, I literally was passing out chips and ice, and I was literally just running. I was a PA right out of college, and then I weaseled my way onto the screen, you guys.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, we need an actress to do something. I was like, anybody need water? They say, we need a waitress. I was like, anybody need some waters? And they were like, yeah, no, you're the craft services person. No, they said they ignored me for like 2 days. And then they couldn't find anybody. And they were like, get in here. And I was like, all right. And I got into costume. I was like, ah. And it was great. And then after that, I auditioned for a movie 3 years later. And because I was such a comical person, on set with the snacks, they were like, also my audition went well. Let's go there. My audition really went well, and then they were like, that girl, we remember working with her, and she's hilarious. And also my audition went well. My audition also went well. So let's not diminish my talent, okay? But then so I got through. I had a number of callbacks, and then and I got the role in my first international film.
Which one?
Beneath the Blue.
So you spoke about Bomb earlier. Talk to me about, say there's a young actor, actress, 10, 11, trying to think about getting into film. What do you guys suggest or recommend? How? Because of course the arts,
industry is different now.
The arts in the country is so looked at as not a real job. So hard to get in. But talk you as who have been through the gully and the hard part of it. How hard is it? What path would you recommend for someone who wants to act as someone?
Before she answers, let me say something.
Hit me.
The days are different now. The opportunities are different now. Do you know why? Because me and Leslie put in the work.
Hey, talk your shit.
Leslie and I have put in the work.
Trailblazers.
Am I correct? No, but am I correct though?
Trailblazers.
And I don't mean to say this out of nowhere, but like, can we give thanks to Riddell Parks?
Oh, yeah.
Can we give thanks to Riddell Parks?
Absolutely.
Riddell Parks is one of the twins and one of the women that passed away on the plane with Miles Monroe. Mm-hmm. She was one of the casting agents on the island. She was the one that got me in my first film. Okay? She was actually the one that auditioned me to get into my first film. Mm-hmm. So I just want you to understand that the times are different. The times are different now. Leslie and I fought hard for this. We acted our little butts off and tried to create the market for it. We created the passion. We created the demand for these auditions. Okay, so Riddell Parks was one of the very people that actually created a business, and she became an agent for us to be able to communicate with these international entities in order to be a part of this film industry. Yeah. So when I say, what we say to people now, respect my name. No, but I mean, like, what we would say, I don't know, I would say now is just respect what we laid out for you.
Well, it's certainly a lot easier, for sure.
It is definitely much easier.
Because, technology has just transformed everything for everyone.
You can put your own workout on YouTube, TikTok.
Exactly. Whereas when we were coming up, you literally had to have a camera crew with the big old Kalunky camera that sat on your shoulder.
Actual tape.
And the big old tripod. Now you have, cameramen stepping out with something this size. Oh, sorry. Something this size. And it's small enough. And they're just doing their thing. But yeah, it was so much more involved when we were first starting out, and it was a whole crew, a whole team. And now you could literally make a movie with
Your iPhone.
A handful of people.
Yeah.
I
if
saw
that.
when the Island Film
Barely.
Festival. There's a movie that was shot on the iPhone 6.
Yeah, there have actually been festivals dedicated to
Just-
that type of thing.
Yeah.
Where shoot a movie on your phone, you know, and the
multiple
like.
contests and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
prize
So
money and stuff like
it's
that.
so much easier. Not to mention, you could become your own star as well.
Yeah.
You post your own
These days
videos
are different.
through your phone, through your app. You do your own editing. You post on your own YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever.
Everything.
You get your own following.
Everything.
So
You know, and you become your own star.
you are.
It's
So
not
that
like it
question
was.
to us is valid. It is valid, but at the same time, I'm not trying to discredit you or myself. But I feel like our opinion is kind of outdated almost because like these kids can teach us some stuff.
Oh,
Do you know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Absolutely.
So like for but in the Bahamas, now we could talk about in the Bahamas, but I don't think we can talk
Like
about
someone who wants to go
technology.
Like
We can't talk.
Paradise and all these type of things. Like,
Yeah, we can talk about that. We can talk about Philip Burrows. We can talk about Nikolai Bethel. We can talk about Winston Saunders. We can talk about all these people. But like as far as like technology and stuff, I don't think that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not talking for you.
Well,
Girl,
the
I
thing
don't know
is,
what's
just-
up. I don't know
just
what's
times
up.
have
I don't know what's
changed,
going on.
Period. Because for
Yeah.
us to even call those names to certain people, they'd look at us like, you
Who
know,
are those
Who that?
yeah,
Who that?
right, a chicken on our head.
Yeah.
But you
Or-
know, to
or,
say that to
James
others,
Catlin, like,
right, to
yeah.
certain other people, they would know exactly what we're talking about. Likewise, when I'm speaking with my nieces now and they're referring to certain things on social media, I'm looking at them like, what? And I know that I am officially that years old because
Yeah.
it's like the generation gap is certainly there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because these kids are really just into their phones and the technology of
Right.
it all. And
So,
yeah.
the question was, what advice would we give them? What advice I would give someone at this moment? I would say, like, use what technology you have.
yeah,
Use your resources.
yes,
Use just inspiration. It doesn't matter. Give, first of all, always give credit to someone that you are inspired by.
Yeah, because you copy.
Inspired. I would say inspired by. I would not say steal from or stole from. But just know, because, you know, as we all know, I am from the sport comedy show. Not from, I started it. Thank you.
Leah can't even be normal for an interview.
I can't.
I know, right?
Not even for an interview.
If I was normal for an interview, why would you watch?
That's true. That's true.
Stop.
So before we get to the real reason we're here, let's talk about one of our sponsors. So Ricardo Rum, their tagline is uniquely Bahamian. Let's talk about your uniquely Bahamian thing to do. Like mine is to eat comforts and drink sky juice. What is your uniquely Bahamian thing to do?
What's your uniquely Bahamian thing to do, Leslie?
Oh, wow. That's a really good one. I mean, like you, food is a really big
Important. It's important,
deal.
right? It's a big-
yeah.
yeah, I just a
You
sky
mean
juice
like
is in front of us.
experience? Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what do you
experience.
mean? Like,
Experience.
what is my
what's
thing that I would say?
your thing, like your Bahamian thing that you do like often? Like mine is at least once a month. I drink some
Mine's
sky
gonna be
juice.
real bougie, but okay.
But you just go to brunch and drink the
no.
most to say.
Just listen.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
I'm
I'm thinking.
I own a beach house.
Okay.
She's clearly too rich to be in who that.
I never
I
said
want to
it.
just end the show right here.
I never
because
said
if
it.
you could own a beach house, you need to, you know.
No, I inherited a beach house. I mean, when I'm not boasting. I'm not boasting on me because I didn't do a daggone thing except be born to my parents. That's all. Am I right?
Hey,
I didn't do anything.
we didn't ask for it.
Oh, there you go. All I did was be born to my parents, and I just didn't mess it up. Too bad.
So you have a nice beach house. That's the Bahamian thing. You
It's
like
not nice. It's just
On the
there
beach.
on the house. It's on the beach. My most Bahamian thing is I literally wake up and I watch the sunrise over the ocean every day. I'm not.
Nice.
It is just that's just me being grateful and being thankful. It's not a boastful. It's just such a grateful thing, and it's really about being thankful. That's really what it is. I get to live with my natural hair. I grew this myself, me and Jesus. And I get to give thanks to my ancestors every day at the ocean every day. So that's my unique Bahamian experience every day.
What about you,
Honestly. Pardon?
Well, aside from food, God, I can't believe that of all the things on the planet, It's the one thing that comes to mind. But I enjoy it. Like this morning, for example, with my sisters and my niece, we had a good old Bahamian breakfast of tuna, grits, pear, and sausages.
Girl, if you didn't say pear, I didn't know what I
Not
was gonna
avocado.
say.
We had pear and not sausage. Sausages.
Sausage.
If you didn't say pear, I was like, that ain't it.
And aside from that, whenever I do get a chance to go to the Family Islands, I love the Family Islands. I love to explore. Because while, a lot of people don't like to take advantage of domestic tourism, people say, oh, it's so expensive and there's really nothing to do.
It's expensive to go to Miami.
Yeah, it depends, though, on what type of traveler you are.
Yeah.
Like,
if
I'm an
you're
adventurer.
only going away to the shop, of course you won't go to the islands.
Right. I'm an adventurer. So me going and exploring the blue holes and caves on an island, like I absolutely love that kind of stuff. So I would say, yeah, when I get the chance, which, because of the pandemic, obviously hasn't provided that much of an opportunity.
Yeah.
But when I really do get the chance, that is my, I think, most uniquely Bahamian thing, I would say.
Exactly, because when I went to Eleuthera, I went to Abaco Andres. When I went to Andres, I was like, why am I spending my money going to Atlanta when I could go catch crab in Andres?
Yeah.
No, but that's not even a joke. That's not even a joke. Like, why wouldn't I just go to another island and go like get their native dish?
And the thing is, the Family Islands have so much to offer.
They
like
have different
every island
personalities,
in and of
different
itself
accents.
is unique. You
Yeah,
know,
we have different
So-
accents on different islands.
Yeah.
different dishes. I hear they eat ass in Inaco. Donkeys.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wild donkey.
And can I also say,
They eat ass
again,
over there.
before the pandemic, I absolutely love me some live jungle.
You're not looking at me like that.
I don't even know what she said.
No, she just stared at me and keep repeating.
Ask Avi. Avi was on my comedy show one day and he would say, we eat ass. It was an entire skit. He said we could cuss.
Every pun intended.
Innuendo.
Every pun intended.
They say they eat ass in Inagua.
The donkey big, so
Ass sauce.
I'd hope so.
Mm-mm.
Donkey
I don't
sauce.
eat, no, I don't eat sheep tongue or pig foot, so I'm not gonna eat ass.
You don't?
I don't eat donkey.
I bet you eat ass if you go in
Wait,
Inagua.
what did you say? You don't eat pig?
Pig foot or sheep tongue.
You don't.
I don't, but I could. It's too fish.
Listen, I, up to about 3 years ago, did not touch sheep tongue either.
It's delicious.
Simply because of the principle.
It's
Same.
delicious.
Like
Same.
pig feet
It's
and sheep tongue, I
delicious.
was like, you've got to be kidding me.
It's delicious.
I went to a cookout, and of course, I think all the chicken cells had gone or something. Anyway, whatever.
Sheep tongue was delicious.
And I was like, you know what? Oh, let me
Delicious.
just try it.
Sheep tongue is delicious.
I am hooked.
Life, it changed your life.
To me,
For life.
It changed your life.
can I just say to you, Mr.
You
Salt,
apologize to the sheep tongue community.
you're missing out.
You
You apologize to the sheep tongue
testify.
community.
You're missing out.
You're missing out. Sheep tongue
So
is
I
delicious.
actually got
Nah.
dragged last week. People was like, your show is who that? You sheep tongue? Your show is now who is that?
To me, you really just try it
Sheep
because you
tongue?
know
No,
what is
pig
what is
feet
so
trash.
yeah.
Pig feet is trash.
I
Don't
still
do
ain't
that.
going there. That still ain't happening.
Yeah,
Don't do
finish.
that.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Sheep
That's a
tongue?
wrap.
Delicious.
But sheep tongue,
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
with monkey foot.
And we ain't eat no monkey foot either.
Ah, it is so
This
good.
gotta be a sign. It's a third person in 5 days.
Just try
It's
it.
a sign. I'll try it.
Does your
Sheep tongue
wife
is
eat it?
delicious.
I think she's lost and she's at liver and thing too. Like,
Okay, no, because why I say that is get it,
tongue is delicious.
still just try it,
Yeah.
and then give it to her if
okay,
you
yeah,
know
yeah,
if she
I'll try,
eats
I'll,
it.
I'll try it. I'll try it.
But what you're gonna love about it is that it's so meaty. The texture is just like amazing on your tongue.
Pam,
That's
do
what
you-
he said.
Cam,
That's
do you
what he
eat
said.
sheep tongue?
That's what he said.
Yeah, isn't it awesome,
She
Cam?
said the meat was
He been
texturized on your
missing
tongue.
out. Hey,
That's what
he been missing
he
out.
said.
And two, why I think a lot of people like it as well is it's so much more meat in the cup
That's
than
what the
chicken
meat.
salad.
There's so much more meat in it.
There's plenty more meat.
Like
So much more meat.
Literally,
So
so
much.
off switch. She just have to keep going.
So much
I'm a
more
hype
meat.
man. Keep saying so much more
So
meat.
try it. The next time we talk, I want to know that
Okay.
you at least tried it.
So let's
Tried the meat. Did you
let's-
try
let's
the
get
meat?
To the PG part of the show for like 2 seconds. For two seconds.
He said we could cuss.
Listen, I am.
Let's get to the.
I'm behaving because y'all. I'm not
That was
gonna
a hype man
start.
to the
situation. I wish
PG
we
part
had
of
a
the
rap.
show.
Oh, how
Goombay,
cute.
Goombay Kids.
Okay.
Have a Goombay day.
Talk to us about Goombay Kids. So I didn't realize this was season 3. I honestly heard about it when I got invited.
I'm not all. This is my first season.
What about you, Les?
Well, I helped with season 2. So, okay, Goombay Kids. Goombay Kids is a program to educate and entertain our Bahamian youth on the history, the culture, and just every aspect of their country.
I call it the Sesame Street of the Bahamas.
Yeah.
But did it
it's
start
really
during at the beginning of the pandemic?
no.
Or was it before?
It was.
It's been like 2 years.
Like just at or just about. The
Right,
first two
so-
seasons were essentially a mix of different segments, different educational segments,
It's like on Zoom.
and
That's what I
interviews.
was-
Well,
Almost. Like,
The
it was
second-
kind of remote. It wasn't like what we're doing this season.
yeah, the second season was a lot more remote because that was done
pandemic,
during the
yeah.
So it
pandemic.
just was like a couple of people in the street and saying different things. It wasn't like a full show.
No. It was a full show because what would happen is the director and his assistant would go to a particular location and shoot that person doing whatever was necessary. Of course, with COVID protocols and everything,
yeah.
practicing those. So you were still able to enjoy that element without having that restriction with just the Zoom. Because I find that could be a little bit of a drag if that is all you have.
Right.
So they were able to incorporate all the same elements that they had in the first season in the second season.
Oh, what year was the first
So-
season?
What is this?
We in 21. So
Okay. 2019?
So-
or
so-
maybe
so-
the start of 2020.
so it's really been just 2 years, really and truly.
Yeah, about that 2 to 3 years, somewhere around there. So for season 3, instead of, well, I shouldn't really say instead of, but in addition to, let me say that instead. In addition to the regular segments like Craft Corner, Learn With Us, Island of the Day, Pen Pal, what else? Those are the
Joke of the
basic
Day.
joke of the day. We
Island of the
decided
Day.
to incorporate a scripted theme, a scripted storyline within all of those elements. So the kids
to tie it
are
together.
right at a location. They're having a conversation about something. There's a script that they had to learn, and then it would cut to Learn With Us, and we'd go back to the story, and then it would cut to Joke of the Day. So that's how the season 3 developed. And what's also different about it is the first 2 seasons were less episodes. This is a full 8 episodes this time around. And with the theme this time, we've got amazing magical characters, like the character that Leah plays, Mama Dilo. And she is the mother, I guess, like mother of the earth and the
Ocean.
the ocean. That's right, because Papa Bois is really the
Bois? It was Bois?
yeah, Papa Bois.
Bois.
So Bahamian.
Well, these are actually Caribbean folklore.
Yes, these are actual
figures.
real. These are actual
Yeah.
real characters that were not made up.
Right.
And before we go into that, I just want to tell you my impression of the show before I was involved. I saw Goombay Kids before I was ever remotely thought of. And I just saw, what I saw was an educational show.
Mm-hmm.
I saw my friends' children in the
Yeah.
shows. So that's how I really got into it, because I was like, Layla and London.
Check on me like
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a few of them. I know
Mhm.
Judah and okay.
Just
don't
keep
worry.
going.
Let's keep
You know
going.
your
Don't
friends'
worry. I'm
kids.
so sorry, you
Yeah.
guys. But I'm just don't worry about it. Stop.
That's why you don't start calling
No,
names.
that's why you don't call
Yeah.
names. Mhm.
We get the
Anyway,
picture.
I know my friends' children were in the shows, and I saw like how great this show was, and it was so cute.
Yeah.
They did the alphabet. They did like different like things like A is for or C is for Trick Charlie, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really cute. So I was just floored when they were like, "Oh, we have a role for you," and Goombay Kids like, "What am I doing?
Me?
Me? What am I, Big Bird? I don't know." But no, it turned out to be really, really cool, and I saw how much effort was being put in. I just love it. I thought it was just so well done. I've been on. This is the longest set I've ever been on in my life.
Yeah.
It was
a lot.
top notch.
Fulfilling?
Chef kiss.
It was a lot.
No, chef kiss. I'm sorry, but
A lot went
this is
into
the best Bahamian set I've ever been on.
So talk to me about a day on the set.
A day on the set Well, darling, I don't know because I'm the only talent, darling. No, because
Run out.
okay,
Run out city.
well, hold on. My experience, as we have spoken of before, I've been on the set. I've been on the PA and the crew before. Not with Goombay Kids, but in life,
In other areas,
And
yeah.
I overstand. Yes, I said overstand.
Overstand.
I understand that the crew and the production people have to be there well before the talent gets there. Well before the cast gets there. So what I can say is I'm fully aware of being there on time. Because if I'm late, everyone's late. You know, they've already been there for hours before I get there. If my call time is 8:30, they've been there since 6. Do you know what I mean? So like a day on a set for me was well done because darling, I showed up, darling. They were like, I was like, where's my coffee? And they had it.
So
No. Okay, so a day on the life of Goombay Kids was it was a full on team production. It was really good. I thought it ran smoothly. I know they never told me if things went really really wrong. I think that we kept it. Y'all kept it.
Well,
y'all kept it really like.
yeah, no one's supposed to
It was
know.
a calm environment.
Yeah.
What basically they treated me like one of the kids. They babied me.
He was a
Oh yes, I was one of the kids. Honey, believe it. They treated me. I mean, not in the bad way. I mean, it was in the best way possible. Like they're keeping the kids calm.
Well, like
they keep the
talents.
kids calm. No,
As
but I was
talent
the
is-
only real adult on the cast set the whole time. But y'all kept me like the same way. Like y'all. I mean. That was my day. I don't know about yours. I'm just saying that my it was
I think
long.
she know a different perspective.
No,
because she's also a
I'm
producer.
saying mine first because mine is less than her day.
Yeah.
Just that's why I'm saying mine first. So.
Well, just to give you a little background, so the show's creator and executive producer is Stephanie Nihon.
Shout out to
yes.
So
And-
shout out to
yes,
her because
and
this is her
Rowena-
brainchild. She
Sutherland.
is absolutely amazing the way that she's put this all together and been at it and
Yes.
worked so hard on it for all these seasons. And then Rowena Poitier Sutherland.
Shout out to Rowena.
And myself.
Miss Roro.
Miss Roro.
As we call her on set.
We're producers on the show. She's supervising producer. I'm senior producer. She was also responsible for coaching the kids on set
And
at the
the one
time.
adult.
Yeah, so anyone basically that needed it. And we had an amazing crew, an amazing team. Movi was the technical
Yes.
Shout out
team
to Wallace.
behind it. So shout out to Burton Wallace and his entire crew. I'm not going to
of
start
course-
calling individual names
course-
because
no.
I will forget.
Nope,
But
and
we
I
gotta
will say
Lance was a good cousin Tori on the set.
Yes,
Tori
Tori
Tori was there. Tori was my
Listen,
neighbor. Tori was
Tori's
my
Our,
neighbor.
our grandfathers are brothers.
Aww.
Yeah.
Tori's my neighbor,
Shout
Mount
out
Pleasant
Tori.
Village. Morning. Oh, I just gave his address. Don't worry about it.
It's a big. They can't find him.
And Lanthro Monroe.
Yeah,
Lance
just
Rowe.
give me a chance.
Shout out to
I'll get there.
Lance was doing big things. Lance did some stuff for them on Tyler Perry's set last year.
Yeah, and he's actually working with them full time now. So
Fabulous.
he's been able.
So he can get us a job.
So he has.
We're
Okay, get me.
vaccinated.
So actually, this is amazing. So Lance actually messaged me like August about the show they were shooting,
we can't go.
but he never said what it
We
was.
can't get an audition.
That's another show for another day. but-
So now I realize he meant this show.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah. So yes, Lanthro Monroe, Bohemian American.
So,
he
so
came
you're finished
down.
like August?
Or
July?
Yeah, end of July.
Yeah.
Because we messaged me
August.
I was going on
August?
vacation.
Okay.
I thought I couldn't do it. I didn't realize he
like
meant
that.
this show.
You know what? Time has gone by so
Listen,
fast.
we don't know.
I can't even remember.
I can't tell you.
All I
we
know
started
is it
in
was summertime.
April.
We shot over
All
a
summer.
between a 3 and 4 week
It
period.
was
The
a
show
long
shot
time.
8 episodes in about 4 weeks.
She
Yes.
started talking to me around like March, and I was like,
Yeah, because before
So
then,
did Glass recruit you?
"No,
no,
Stephanie did.
Stephanie
and Rowena.
Stephanie reached out, but we
But
did also have
Rowena's the only one that knew who I
auditions
was.
and casting and all of that stuff too, because the cast in total between kids and adults, like extras and what have you, came to over 80.
Oh,
Cast of
wow.
80.
Oh, wow.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh, Bohemian?
Um,
Majority.
yeah.
Bahamian
Yeah, well, at
slash
least
something else.
everyone lives here.
Listen,
Yeah,
Let's put it that
resided
way.
in-
so either
Yes.
Bahamian citizen or
citizen,
resident.
I mean, if you want to, I'm half
Yeah.
American, let's go there. Okay.
Yeah, and Rowena and myself actually also have little cameos in episode 3, which will be in 2 weeks from Monday gone.
Which means this probably will be the week it drops out. Dun, 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 dun.
No, we just.
This comes out in like 2 weeks, so
Oh,
Okay.
this drops out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be perfect.
so
yeah.
in 2 days.
The reason why I have seashells in my hair right now,
It's an ode to Mama G.
it is, and then I was like, I just love it so much. I
Oh,
just
Mommy
didn't get rid of it, and I
Wata.
just added
You
more.
just in the spirit.
No, because we had the premiere,
Mm-hmm.
and then she was
Which
like,
was
I
fabulous,
love.
darling.
It was fantastic. She was like, put more seashells in your hair, and I was like, cool. And so I did, and then I just never took them out.
So
And I
it's,
was like-
it's a part of you now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the part in the press junket that I wish I would have done better.
What's
they
that?
said, "What's their favorite part of Mama Dilo?" And I said, "Well, Mama Dilo's just like me." And I'm like, "Yeah, but Mama Dilo, like, we have the same personality. Well, a similar personality. We are creative. We're sing-songy. We're storytellers. Like, we do all these things. I'm not a liar. It's just a storyteller."
You tell stories, don't lie.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Big difference.
Make it
No, but I mean,
known.
like, I'm not a sea goddess in real life, but I live by the sea. You know, it's like similar.
As she said earlier, she watches the sunrise every morning.
I do.
Is she
On the sunset.
is she Ariel? Is she Ariel from?
I'm not Ariel. I'm Ursula.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that's deep. I know, it's super deep.
I'm not a
Like
mermaid.
what?
I'm a sea witch.
If my daughter sees this swimming is now, she's like, Daddy, Ursula is a sea witch.
She's awesome though. Can't lie.
Right?
Ursula is. She's
Unfortunate soul.
She's bomb.com. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it's been a really fun experience.
I don't think Leslie told us what the day. What's a producer / actor day like?
Yeah.
Oh well,
She gives us waters.
it started super
We're
early.
hydrated.
Most of the days started, at least we would have to be on set from about 7. Now, can I just note too, the difference as well with shooting things in the Bahamas than in other demographics? I would imagine, I've not lived in other parts of the world, but I would imagine on a set where, you know, when I'm reading credits and there's like 10,000 people that was a part of the crew, they have actual different positions for every single thing, even down to like the person that just holds, you know, the reflector. Like there's someone for everything. So the reason I say that is because when you're producing here in the Bahamas, you end up being a bit of everything.
Yes.
So
That's
we
very
were script supervisors, acting coaches, catering managers, casting directors. We were a little bit of all of it. The only thing we didn't do was a director because we had one of those. We had a director for
you got
photography.
the
Is that
actors.
Steph? Who's that director? Or-
No,
No,
Steph-
Monroe was the
Another
director.
Right, Lanthro was the director. We had DPs for Reno Ferguson
Shout out to
and
F-Rock.
Craig Walking.
Oh,
So
Craig,
shout out to
And then
them.
behind the scenes photography.
Right, we had that as well. And, you know, amazing camera ops and all of that. So as far as like the technical side of it, we did not do, but everything else we did. So
Right.
once we're
And what
up
about set direction?
at,
like
yeah, even that, we had to basically set up the design of the sets, how we wanted them to look, costume design,
right,
what
because even
else?
as an actress, I had to help with I didn't have to help with my costume. I just ended up
Chose
doing
to.
it.
Yeah.
I ended up. It just not chose to. It's just like if I can help, I will.
yeah, but
Do you know
it
what I
was
mean? I can do
take
my
some-
own
take
hair.
some
I can
weight
do my
off.
own makeup. I can crochet my own outfit. I
Yeah.
can do my own accessories. I can bring my own wardrobe. But that's just a help. It's just a help toward it. But it's also because I've had the experience of the production side before in my life.
Yeah.
Also, I'm the one on camera, not y'all.
but
I'm
yeah,
about to,
it was
like,
it was a
you.
lot though.
Yeah.
So we would get there.
And you are absolutely correct.
And we would have to basically, well, of course, we have to make sure everybody is fed too. So first starting out in the morning, make sure everybody's got their tea and their coffee and their fruit and those croissants and breakfast snacks.
No, they did a really good job with that.
And all
They
of that.
really did.
And then, you know, once filming begins, make sure, of course, that the cast is in the outfits that they're supposed to be wearing, because of course that has to line up with that particular day and time and that particular episode to make sure that continuity is adhered to and seen through. Like everything was planned to a T. Schedules, casting.
It took
like,
us a month and a half to get all of the costume.
There was a form and everything for everything.
They had the costume forms. They had the
we had casting forms. We had food forms. Everyone's schedule.
We had consultations
everything.
With hair, makeup, everything for months in advance.
Yeah, it was
before
all
we
just
started
precise,
filming because it was just set.
Yep. Once you get on set, it's just making sure that all of that stuff comes together.
And I said that this was the most organized.
Supervising the script. Yep. All of that.
I've been on in the Bahamas. I mean, by Bohemian done in my life.
Yeah.
No, y'all did a really good job. Remember I said that? I was like, y'all are the best.
Yeah. We enjoyed it though. It was fun. I gotta say, because there wasn't a lot of opportunity to say this at the press event, but working with this particular crew as well was truly amazing and unforgettable. And I think things like that are so important. It's the little stuff like that that people take for granted, because when you're working with someone as much as, say, up to 10 hours in a day, and you have to be with them 6 days out of a week, you want to at least know that you can stand that person or stand that group of people. And I can honestly, truly say, out of this entire 4-week process, we became like a family dread. It was, to me, a little bit unprecedented, because I remember at the end of it all, when everybody had a chance to like sit and talk with each other, our last day of shooting, we just like said some words. Everyone got emotional. It was unbelievable. And I remember saying to people, I was like, y'all, if I had this experience with every single place I have ever worked in my life, I would have been such a much happier person. I gotta say, because it was just magic that we got along the way that we did. I mean, we were cohesive and we gelled. So there was no drama, no friction.
For the perfect casting of chemistry.
Everyone.
Yeah.
No. I don't mean to answer for you.
Honestly, that stuff like that is fate. Really?
Right. And I don't mean to answer for you, but I think I recall specifically, I telling everyone, I said, this is not normal.
Yeah.
I said, this is not normal. I was like, this is such a good energy on this set. Remember, I think I don't know if you were there when I said it, but I said it around Rowena. Probably not. But I definitely said it to Rowena, and I definitely said it to Steph. I was like, there's such a good energy. The way that y'all keep the kids calm, the way the kids are amazing. Their kids are the fact that the kids feel so comfortable just like talking to us
and listen.
We're all having a good time. We love each other. We're like having fun no matter what. Like I can tell that some of us are upset and frustrated sometimes,
but we kept it going.
No, we not just kept it going with good energy.
Yeah, no, we did.
No, understand what I'm saying. No one goes like, no.
Yeah,
you could see that someone's like this, but like,
and I'm not just cast like
no.
This
is not just me saying it. It's I'm telling y'all.
If we did what? Sorry.
If you knew members of the cast.
Well, the thing is, I'm very familiar with.
I knew you. That's it. Like Rowena.
There was, I think I knew more people than I didn't, because I've worked with Movi over the years on different things for different reasons.
Right.
So a lot of them I did know already. I'd already known Craig. A lot of the cast I had already known, except for like maybe the kids, because that was new working with them.
I only knew you,
but
Rowena.
Most of the crew, I think I knew already. And I also want to say too, shout out to our Central 3. That's what we call the kids, the Central 3, because the story evolved around them, and then everyone else was guest stars. Basically,
I was the only adult in every episode.
Dun 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 dun. So he was the mother.
Yeah.
Was you the mother or the Grammy?
Mama Dilo.
No, Mama
I'm an
Dilo
entity.
is our
It's a
character.
water
So,
spirit.
so you were like a.
Mama Dilo's a water spirit.
You were
She's
like
a presence.
You
I'm a
you had like
presence.
glowing like hum about you like.
I'm like, yeah.
Well, I mean, not ethereal,
Yeah.
but she was like
I'm the storyteller, the protector of the island cherry.
right.
And a
That
story. And I can tell you one thing,
that,
I
like,
is a storyteller.
The audience sees and knows is there, and the kids don't necessarily know all the time, but
No,
then they're
right.
aware. So it was basically like that.
Yeah,
But
I protect the
our
children.
our
Nice.
Central Three, I'm sorry, I got to bring it back
Yes,
to them.
yes,
They
yes, yes.
were so amazing. I tell the story of. And it's so funny at the press junket. I noticed that someone either they didn't believe me when I had said this about the kids and they thought that they would ask them right after and get them to trip up. But I'd mentioned the fact that we had great kids on set because, you know, they would come to work obviously for their early call times. They would work through the day into the evening. They honestly never complained. They never
What's the ages? What's the
moaned.
ages of
Amazing.
these kids?
They're 7 to
7 to
11.
11.
Oh wow.
7,
Yeah.
9, and 11.
Yeah. And honestly,
How many kids are we talking?
troopers,
Three.
just three.
Okay,
Just
okay.
three of
7,
them.
9, and 11 years
So
old.
you got 3 superstars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were troopers. Like, honestly, when this all started, I remember thinking in the back of my mind, oh boy, this can be interesting. I always hear working with kids and animals is the most difficult thing. I was like, how is this going to be? But truly,
I'm the animal.
We picked the right set. Yeah. Yeah. But she was good too. She was
I'm the
good.
animal.
Yeah, man, it was just a great experience overall. It'd be really exciting to see what we accomplish for season 4 because now that we have had this experience, we can make it even better. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like we can learn from.
And just refine it and make it better.
Yeah. I wouldn't even
Listen.
say learn from mistakes, but literally that.
All
yes,
I know is
refine what we already have.
I came in
Yeah.
and y'all just literally allowed me to do my
Was
job.
she the first adult on set?
No.
I mean, like, was there
Oh, actually, I don't
was
know.
there the adult in season 1 and 2, or was it just kids?
Yeah, no, because in addition to
need, like, a helper.
the segments that I mentioned before, they would always have guest interviews. They would
Okay.
always have interviews with specialists
And
on the
as is in
island.
this season as well.
Yeah.
But I think I was the first one to be in every episode. Probably. I don't know. I didn't really
Yeah, so
see
you
every-
thinking it maybe?
Yeah, no, I'm running.
I mean, with
running
one steady character.
I'm running through the
just-
scripts
In your mind?
in my mind.
I can see that in my
Well,
like,
I'll tell you this much. I'll tell
Yeah.
you this much. In this season, every episode is a different adventure.
Yeah.
Okay? But I am the same character. The children are their same characters, but we are put in different adventures.
Yeah. various
Every
scenarios.
episode.
Yeah.
Every episode.
and is it a half hour?
It's a half
20
hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which,
20
you know, for
minutes with
TV is
commercials.
about 22
20,
minutes.
22, yeah, with
Yeah.
commercials. Okay.
So.
Listen, I will say this is one of my best experiences ever on Bahamian film. Ever. I mean, I've been on a few Bahamian TV shows wearing the Rose Wally. I mean, that's not what this is for, but I've been in different.
Talk your shit, Leo.
No, but anyway, but yeah, I've been in a few things, but no offense to any other production, but this is one of the
Funnest.
the most fun, the most I think just well done, well prepared. That I've been. We went through rehearsals for weeks. We did character development. We did mentality.
So how long was the rehearsals?
Girl.
Because the shoot.
No, wait.
We-
Let me
Shoot,
tell you
shoot, so
something.
shooting was 4 weeks. How long was
No,
rehearsal?
she can't answer this because she has been in this longer than me. I was
No, really.
introduced when they already got everything together in order for us to audition. Do you know what I mean? And we were auditioning on Zoom. Not auditioning, excuse me, rehearsing on Zoom.
Wow.
Yeah.
We were rehearsing on Zoom, right? We were making introductions.
Yeah, because at that time, there were still countrywide
it was
imposed
5 o'clock
lockdowns.
curfews and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had
Oh,
no
this is back then.
choice.
this was
Yeah.
back then,
Get it.
all the way to March.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, the curfew from I remember.
March
7,
2020.
I remember a 7 o'clock curfew.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a really early curfew.
From March
I had just
2020,
moved
we've
into a
been-
new house. It was
Yeah,
Wow.
we've been going back and forth between, I think, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10
yeah.
p.m. curfews, and then now it's officially
Finally,
midnight.
midnight.
Yeah.
AKA extra curfew, but you know,
I swear.
you know,
'cause-
whatever.
right.
I don't know what's going on.
I know. I'm usually home in my bed anyway, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same.
So, yeah,
So our
man.
next sponsor, course, like the nickname is Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet. So I want to ask you guys what's your nickname. So Les Boogie, talk to me about where that name coming from.
Funny story. So, when I was on the radio on a particular station several years back, someone had called me that, and I didn't like it. And I was like, no, please don't call me that name. I hate it. But to get under my skin,
They
they
repeated it.
persisted. And I was just like, I really can't stand you for doing that. Stop doing that. But the more I said that, the more they did it. And one day I kind of woke up and I'm like, you know what though? I've got
rhymes?
boogie in my spirit.
Yeah.
Like I'm an old soul. I love, oh God, I can't believe I'm going to admit this, but I'm that years old. I love old school music. There,
Boogie,
I
boogie.
said it.
So some of the Earth, Wind, and Fire type of boogie.
Yes. Listen.
So you fully enjoyed the verses like I did.
So when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Boogie ain't that far off. And Les is just a variation of Leslie. It's really not that bad. So one day I kind of came in, I was like, you know what? I like that name. I shall claim it.
I shall become Les Boogie.
I will now go on every social media platform and take that name for myself. So yeah, that's what it is. And that's what it is from then. That's what it was from then until now. So yeah.
So as an actor, you want your full name, Leslie Ellis Tynes. You are professionally.
Yeah, if
produced as
I'm
actress.
when I'm, when they ask for the information for the playbill, I give my full name because at that point I'm Leslie Ellis Tynes, doing the acting. But yeah, for radio purposes, my radio handle has been Les Boogie, or even just like performance and for fun and things like that.
And you don't feel the way people still call you Boogie.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And in fact, it's when I know that someone knows where I came from, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Also, so you like to know that they just speak you acting. They know you from music and radio.
Right. Or even, right. Because that's obviously like where it started. So yeah, when somebody uses that term, I'm just like,
Okay, they know me from radio.
okay, you know me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's, like just so much changes in such a short amount of time. So yeah, people that I would work with now on certain things would have no clue as to who I am.
Who's that? I know a Leslie. Who's Les Boogie?
Exactly. So yeah, that's what it is.
I can't even. I can put your nickname is your name. Like you are.
My name is Lee, but to be fair, back in college they did call me El Boogie as well.
Really?
So yes,
Like because of Lauren Hill.
yes,
or-
because of Lauren Hill.
Okay.
Because I went to school in the year 2000, and I was in a
the peak of neo soul.
absolutely, and I was in a band. I was in a band. Almost immediately, I sang on my first country music album. I'm not joking. This is not a joke. And then I was in a jazz band, and they called me.
You went from country to jazz.
I know, right?
Well, honey, I was in Nashville, Tennessee.
no stop in between.
I was in Nashville, Tennessee. I was in a country music album called David Olney's The Wheel. If you look on the credits of certain, I'm doing the oohs and the ahs in the background. If you look on the credits, you will see Lee Anus is on there. But I was in a jazz band and then also a reggae band later on called Cobalt Blue. A jazz band called Black Cotton.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. And then I came home to the Bahamas and was in a group called Spoken Tones.
There you go.
That was a part of the Spot Comedy Show. So it was a lot. And they would call me, not here, they would not call me El Boogie. They call me El Boogie in the States. And I was like, what is that? And then I was like, they call Lauryn Hill El Boogie. That's Lauren. I said, why would you call me El Boogie? And that's Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came back here and they were calling her El Boogie or Les Boogie, I was like, wait a minute. I was like,
Too much of us.
no, but to be fair, no one in the Bahamas was calling me El Boogie. Nobody. So when I went to the other radio station,
You can say this don't mind it.
I was on Love 97 in 2006, and they said to me, they said, "What's your DJ name or your radio name?" I was like, "Leah Eenius? It was like, I think it should be Leah E. I was like, yes.
Leah E.
Leah E. And then someone was like, yo, that's dope. It's mad dope. It's like Sheila E. It's mad
Is this New York?
No, these are my friends from Massachusetts. And yeah, you know, I went for my friends. I'm talking to my friends and they know that I'm on the radio all of a sudden. You know, in America, that's a big deal. And it is a big deal over here, too. It is a big deal over here.
No, it's a bigger deal in the
It's
States.
a bigger deal in the States, but and they
not
can
so
hear me.
much
They
over
can hear
here
me on the
now.
intranets. You know, yeah, on the intranets. And so
Interwebs,
in the
Simeon.
interwebs, and they were able to hear me, and so they were like, "Oh, that's really really cool, Leah. So you should keep it Leah E." I was like, "Yeah, so Leah is pretty cool." Then Lady E came out, and they conflated us, and I was like, they were like, "Okay, Lady." I said, "No, that's a whole nother person."
Yeah.
Lady E and Leah
Funny
E
enough,
are different.
when I started,
I love her, by the way. That's no shade.
when I started
My
with
islands in the sun.
what was it called?
That's
Guardian. I was with a Guardian. I started with the Guardian. I was Lady Lee at the time.
Lee.
So it's Lady E, Leah
Yeah.
E, and Lady Lee.
So
It's a
now
lot.
it's Les Boogie, and that's fine.
I think Les
love
Boogie is
it.
cool for you because you're
Yeah.
Leslie.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Like I said, I love to boogie on down.
You.
Down.
Let's prove
boogie
tonight.
down.
So our last
Listen.
sponsor, Collect 242, the Bear of the Bahamas.
Listen,
What-
Collect. Let me
what
hold
Collect
on.
do you like?
Let me talk to Collect real quick.
Y'all whatever old
talk
to
to Collect.
the cowbell.
Let me talk to you, Collect.
To the
Collect,
cowbell.
I have been trying to be one of your models since the first calendar. Okay?
Do they still do calendars?
Listen to me. They don't. I said I was trying since then.
She's trying to make a point.
I'm trying to make a point. Okay? I've been advertising for free for y'all a little while.
The cowbell. So
I've been trying.
I as a soccer man, I like the platinum. I like the
I really
collect.
want to work with Collect so bad.
I'll send you the number so you can reach out. But I
I
like
was about
the,
to say it'll happen.
I like the platinum. What about you, ladies? I like the platinum. I like the platinum.
No, I'm a regular.
A cowbell. What about you?
See, really, I'm
I can
from,
see in Les' eyes.
I remember
it's gold.
St. Pauli girl and
No, you're not
Virtuous
gonna like
fashion
my
outfit.
response.
oops.
I don't drink beer.
Okay, well,
I mean,
that's a fair
that's
response.
understandable. But I was gonna say the other
That's a
people,
fair response.
the people that ask people, like,
I was
say them.
really a Collect
no.
person.
Ooh.
No, it's not a joke. I literally make Collect commercials like almost every day.
So
Yeah.
collect, follow her. At least.
No, they don't gotta pay
No,
me because
I'm
they know
sure
I
they-
get it for free.
I'm sure they must know by now.
No, yeah, of course they do. You know, because I win
Trust
a couple
me,
Collect
if you
contests.
work any set with Leah, and it's been years, me and this girl have been
There
working
would be
together.
at least one Collect concert for me.
Either as a show, a TV show, or a TV commercial, something.
There's a
We've
Collect.
worked together many
There's a Collect.
times. She gonna have a Collect in
So
her
you
house.
really should bottom-
Well,
you
not
know,
like
sleep.
in public, just out there. Just like
No, and don't get me wrong.
It'll be
I don't
around.
mean to say that in
not that I'm professional.
right.
no, it's just-
I don't mean to say that because I know how that sounds. It's like, oh my God, she's taking on the job.
But
No,
when we
I don't
on
mean to
break,
say
though,
that-
when we on break,
right?
yeah.
When the appropriate time has come, has arrived, and everyone can let loose, let their hair down. It's been a wrap for the day. Whatever, you can rest assured that Madam
Collect.
here will have a Collect. So honestly, I could do a little bit in here for you now. I really don't know why after all this time for true. I ain't gonna
Like,
lie.
So
I
she
mean-
wrong me to eat cheap tongue, but she don't drink collect.
Who, me?
First of all,
Yes,
that's a
you.
whole different ballgame.
Yeah, it's different. It's real. Yeah.
I mean, we're not getting into personal things. You don't drink at all, or do you just not? That's not your thing.
Yeah, I'm actually not really even a,
Much of a
a
drinker.
drinker.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
And that's why she will
So-
last longer than me.
Yeah. I'm kind of a lightweight, and that's fine. I claim it. Like, family and friends make fun of me, and I'm just like,
No,
am I
would
supposed to
never.
be
I'm
bothered?
like more Collect for
I'm
me.
not bothered by this at
I
all.
will never be mad that you're not drinking the Collects that are on in my fridge.
Like, hey, I love the Rattlers.
Oh,
I'll
you
say
love
that
so that's
much.
the thing.
No,
She's
the
like
Rattlers is
Rattler.
cool.
That's the thing.
Yeah, the Rattlers are cool. I've never really, because I don't know if when I was a kid, my dad used to actually give me beer.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know if maybe that has something
Social
to do with
services
it.
unlock him up. Oh Lord.
You know, so I just don't like it. I don't like the taste. I'm not really a fan. So yeah,
Is your daddy my cousin? It's like he's the one who's related to me, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It makes sense.
sad.
It runs in the family. So Goombay Kids. So where can they watch? What days of the week can they watch?
So Goombay Kids will broadcast new episodes on the Our TV Rev
Channel.
So that's
channel.
212.
212 Monday nights at
7
7 p.m. And then the following day, the Tuesday, they'll stream it on Facebook, also at 7
RTV Originals
on Facebook.
page.
On RTV's page.
RTV
Right,
Originals.
originals.
Nice.
Yeah.
At 7 p.m. as well, right?
Yeah, on
That's a live
Tuesdays.
stream, and I think it also is on there for like about a
Yeah,
while.
I believe so.
Once it
like
airs, it'll be on there for a while.
I
RTV Originals.
believe
page.
you should be able to go and like bring it up now. But yeah, Mondays the fresh episodes, and then the streaming or rebroadcast.
rebroadcast.
Why can I
online
say?
broadcast.
Why can I say rebroadcast?
The
Online.
online broadcast is
Yeah.
on Tuesday. At
Tuesdays.
7, right?
Yes.
That's the live stream, and then it'll be on there with the link.
And then too, also RTV also does rebroadcasts of Goombay Kids
On the
The,
cable.
in the
the,
mornings.
the old episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on cable.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
in the mornings.
Oh, nice.
It's a wonderful show. Let me tell you something. I learned something, and when I watched the premiere episode at the screening, I was like, I didn't know that. I'm serious. I'm not even joking. It's an educational show. It really is. And the fact that someone likened it to Gullah Gullah Island, you can't tell me nothing. You cannot tell me anything, because you know the Gullah Geechee culture in North
connection,
Carolina,
yeah.
North and South Carolina. Do you know my grandmother's from Savannah, Georgia? Her mother's from North Carolina. So I literally am blood related to the Gullah Geechee culture. And you know that the Gullah Geechee people in North Carolina, South Carolina sound just like us.
Exactly.
They say bongi, they say nani, they
Exactly.
say all of that. They
His
say
family?
Exactly.
all of that. No, they say boy, they say everything.
Yeah.
And the fact that they likened it to Gullah Gullah Island, baby, you can't tell me nothing.
So when can we? So season 4 is like a next year thing. or-
Yeah.
Did you already audition for? Did they already audition for the season 4? Because I heard a lot of my friends were like, I wanted my kids to audition for season 4.
We did have auditions.
Are there going to be more auditions?
Well, yeah, there will be. We had auditions. Boy, time's going by so fast.
It is.
Weeks ago for.
It was like right after we wrapped filming.
Right. It was for a potential spin-off, if you will, of Goombay
Oh,
Kids.
we getting spin-offs.
Yeah.
It was like a different island. or
So
something?
that's, that is on the table. Let me put it that way.
Fantastic.
And then for
So there's
2022,
hope
we'll
for
be
other kids.
auditioning for the new season as well. Like we still have in mind, because of course we made a note of all the standouts as well from those auditions. So they'll obviously be called back. And we'll invite other people to come as well and audition for
What
season
is-
4.
What is the age minimum for children and age maximum for the children to possibly audition for season 4?
I do believe, but do not quote me. I believe we are from about 6 to 12, something along those lines, because the younger
What about a
ones could
14-year-old that
definitely.
looks 10?
I mean, hey, if
It's
they
possible.
can, if they can fit the role and do what's needed, I don't see why not. You know what I mean?
No, because I just have a ton of friends that have these wonderful, amazing kids. And so, including my own nieces and nephews, they're not that.
Just a shameless plug. Shameless plug.
You know, I
Yeah.
didn't make none myself, but I got connections. So you said ages. You said 6 to 12,
They're about, yeah.
essentially, like minimum to. Okay, so you heard it, guys. 6 to 12. But you know what? Shoot your shot. You
Yeah.
never know. You never know what can happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because we've had also like the extra cast members, like we had the we had Sarge,
Like,
we had
yeah.
that Eric, the
And then
other
too,
guys,
with
the
this
guides.
season, we've had a few of the the few segments, like the Learn With Us segments. A couple of those girls they're older than 12, obviously. Like they played the ethics officer and things like that.
And then
so
there's kids that know
you
how
can
to do
always-
things, that
right,
can play drums,
right.
that can
Yeah.
crochet, that
Yeah.
can paint, that can
Mhm.
sing, that can do
Do
sandcastles. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So even
there's-
if
you can just
you're
come
like
out and see
15,
what happens.
16, I would still, definitely.
And then even present your own unique skill.
Yep.
What if you could plait straw and you're 17? Do it. Let's go. Come on.
It's all of that. Like
Yeah.
we will find a way to incorporate, because I think the dream and the mission too for Stephanie is to, as much as possible, incorporate a variety of cultures and ideals
That reside in the Bahamas.
exactly,
Like the mixed
backgrounds,
mixing pot that we
all
are.
of that. Yes.
So
It's not just one straight across the board demographic that you're seeing.
Do you think
it's
that
everything
we
that
could
we have?
include children that are descendant of the Haitian and Jamaican?
Oh,
and maybe
absolutely.
Even like the
Absolutely.
Asian, like
We've all-
all of their different
bunch spin-offs
cultures.
Stephanie is
no,
always.
we don't know this
No,
yet. I'm just
Stephanie
asking,
has
like, is that-
always wanted
because
to,
these
and
children
still
exist.
does want to have kids of other backgrounds, on the show.
Like the kids that
it's
have,
just
like,
a matter of them
Swedish
being
and
able to
German
know
and-
that the auditions are happening,
Yeah.
and to be interested enough to want to come
Yes.
out and audition,
and give their own authentic, unique.
But we absolutely welcome
Of their
all of it.
auditions, yeah.
If you're here in the Bahamas and you've got a talent, you've got a particular skill,
It's
you've
like a
got
box.
something to show.
Like
What
you
do you
can't
mean?
be 25 and
Girl, I'm 39. I'm 39. And I'm a
Well,
Goombay
it's
kid.
about
I mean,
it's
I-
about the kids,
yeah.
right? But obviously there are other roles
There's
that can be
supporting
played.
roles.
Yes,
Supporting roles.
extras, things like that. So, yeah,
nice.
it can happen.
So just where can people follow you and whatever else you guys got up doing personally?
Well, I'm at Les Boogie, 2 Z's, 2 O's on social media.
That should be a rap song. My name is Les Boogie, 2 Z's, 2 O's. My name, I rock the mic.
Yeah,
No.
at Les Boogie. Yeah, on Instagram,
Yeah, and
Twitter.
and Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You have a Facebook page? Fan page?
Facebook, Les Boogie, the performance artist.
Yes,
on
I follow
Facebook.
you.
And I think that's it.
Mine
like
is
I'm forgetting something.
Leah Eneas. Leah is my first name. Eneas, Eneas is my last name.
I'm so
and that's on
horrible.
all of my Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
Awesome. So I'd like to have
and LinkedIn.
like to thank these ladies. So Les, who's a producer / cameo on Goombay Kids. Leo, your mama who?
Mama Dilo.
Mama Dilo.
So-
how do I spell that?
Well, okay, so
Oh, Lord.
Mama is Mama DLO,
Duh,
right?
duh.
But there was a gentleman from Haiti who at the premiere told me her name is Mama Dilo. Like he pronounced
Dilo.
it. I have a
Dilo.
video if you want to watch it later. But I'm also a singer, guys, and also a crochet artist and a painter.
As you can see, she has a little thing.
Yes, I have
on
my
her.
little. Oh, this. Okay, so this what you can see right here is I was wearing this one day randomly by myself, and then Stephanie was like, "I like that as a character thing," and she was like, "Just wear that, but in blue." But this is actually this is my real outfit. Like, it's not.
Yeah, you're always in character.
Sure. or is this just me?
I feel like we'll never go home if I don't stop it. So
You right.
this is episode
I know,
14
right?
of Who That 2 for 2, the Southern Podcast Network. Shout out to CBL with Kalik, Courtside and Ricardo Rum, and see you next time.
It's been so much fun.
This was fun.
Who that? What? Who that? Who that? What? Who that? Wait. Who that? What? Who that? Who that? Wait. Who that? What? 28. What? Who that?